recording as well. So welcome to the how-to show. Today I'm going to show you in our first ever beta live hive show. My name is Brigitta Hoeferle. I couldn't be more excited to be here with you as we are getting started and you are getting started to create your own beta live hive shows as you're going live in the hive. Super excited. Please make use of the chat box. Christian is going to keep an eye on the chat box. I am going to share my screen with you as I am going to show you how to set up your own beta live hive show. So in order to do that, I'm going to log out real quick out of my own and show you from the very get-go of step by step, what is it that you need to do? All right, you all should be able to see my my Be Connected window, and I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And I'm actually going to sign in as Christian Hoeferle today, as Christian you saw him today on the call, in the training call, and he is creating his, no, I don't want Brigitta, I want Christian, I really do. I mean what I say. He's creating his Two Chaps, Many Cultures in the back office. So here, as you come into your back office, you log into your back office, you already see the live hive shows in beta version that are all there. There's the Success Patterns TV, the Reach Millions TV, the Cool Way to Calm, and Scott Schilling Speaks, and Welcoming to Navigating the Technology Landscape. You might want to, that's really good feedback right here, that's a little bit too long. So you want to make your shows nice and tight in the title. So as you see up here, all the way at the top, it says events beta version. Now, I'm going to stress this. We are in beta. Starting today, we are in beta. That means there's going to be some great feedback on what we can do better. There's always feedback. It's never failure. It is always feedback. There's always room for growth. And we're all about growing. We're all about making it better and better and better. And Tanya Hoffman, the CEO of Be Connected, is here on with us. And I know that she will absolutely confirm what I'm about to say, that we're excited and honored that we have this beta version going up right now. Okay, so you're going to click on your events. Now, for anyone that is building a beta version event in Be Connected, you must have a group. So in order to get a group, that's a different course, but I'm going to just show you really quick. You just go here to Beehive Groups and create your own group, so you can then create your own events. Okay, so we're going to click on beta version events. We're going to go over here into my events, and we're going to click all the way to the top right, create event. Image. All right, and upload that puppy. We're going to do Two Chaps, Many Cultures. We're going to do the group in the culture circle. It'll be leadership management. It will be on July 7th at 9 a.m. Central Time. Remember, this is all in Central Time. And then we're going to, we're going to do the description here into, and I've prepared some of this already beforehand, just so it's a bit simpler, but you can
before you move on, eliminate the headline here, please. That's a redundant headline in the event description.
Yes, thank you.
And Robert is asking, is this Zoom embedded in a browser window?
Yes.
Not quite sure, Robert, what you're asking.
Great question. So when you initiate the event, when we start, and I will go through that later, but that's a great question. I will get back to that, Robert, once we have finished setting up the event, but great question. Thank you for that. So now you want to put in the promotional YouTube video. I'm going to grab that from over here. So Christian already has a YouTube link You can just simply do a little promotional, 1 minute. This is what your show is all about. Upload it to YouTube or upload it to Vimeo, and then put the promotional link in here. Now, this might answer part of the question that Robert had. Here you will put in your Zoom ID, and your Zoom ID, you are going over to Zoom and you're going to create, that is the wrong link. You're going to create a webinar on your Zoom, in your Zoom platform. Okay.
Hang on. Let me ask you this. I did not schedule a webinar. You asked me to simply set up a meeting in Zoom.
I agree with you. So it says here, Zoom meeting ID. So change that. Remember, it's all feedback. This is going to be a webinar ID, right?
Okay. So then we will need to redo that.
I'll show you guys how to edit as well. So right now, I'm just going to give you the meeting ID. So the meeting ID is this number. There is also a meeting password, and you must always set up a password. The good thing is, guys, the people that are tuning in through your Be Connected join link, what you just did here, they don't need a password. I had a password on my Zoom, but it did not ask you for a password, okay? The system just needs this password so it can dial in from this platform into Zoom, okay? And then we want to have the Zoom link. So the Zoom link is the full-blown link. Let me grab that from Christian as well, because he sent that over to me earlier. And that is the full-blown HTTPS and so on and so forth. And I'm just going to copy and paste that in here. Now here, allow public calendar. You can either say this is an open show for everyone to join, or this is for a private group only. So I'm going to leave that open because everyone wants to join this. Status, I want it published, and I want to publish it like right now, today, the 12th. And now we can also say we have a publish end date. It's going to always ask you for a publish end date. Right now, I'm going to end the publish date at the end of this year. This can always be changed. You can have an earlier publish end date or later publish end date. That's really up to you.
Let me inject a quick question here, Brigitta. What's the publish end date for? This is going to be a live show, right? So do we need to have that published after the show broadcast live?
So good question. Up here, you also say you have an opportunity where you can later put in the replay video, okay, the replay link. So then you would take this promotional link out, put the replay link in, and then it will live on until that publish end date.
Got it.
Okay, great question. So you would do that, if you have like a very specific, say the Two Chaps Many Cultures do a special on Hanukkah, right? That eventually is not relevant anymore. So you would put an earlier publish end date to that, okay? Now, event search term. So here, the more you can put, the more search terms you put in here, the better, because that's how people are going to eventually find you and find your, if they're interested in culture, right? We can say search term culture or search term cultures, or
Two chaps.
Two chaps. Maybe
Nope.
they're
No, in letters. Yep. And have a blank in between.
Yep, two chaps. Maybe they're looking for, this Christian guy. He was doing a show. We'll do Christian, or maybe they can even spell his last name. God knows, Brigitta Hoeferle. Or maybe they know Brett, right? Brett is part of our community. Or Brett Perry. What other search terms could you put in here?
The culture guy. Intercultural, cross-cultural.
Intercultural. You guys get the drift of intercultural. Okay. The culture mastery, and so on and so forth. Okay. All right. So you get that. Notifications allowed. Yes. Select country. Oh, hold on. Here it says on the left side, it says event country specific. So you can say this is very specific only to the US. then you would, go down here, all the way down here and say United States. Or you can say, you know what? We're in so many countries, and what the two chaps many cultures do, that's actually relevant for everyone. We're not going to do any country specific, so then you would say no, right? You can say registration, so you get a list of who registered for your event. I always like to know who registered for my event, so I'm going to keep yes in here. And now we go over here into a longer description that Christian also pre-wrote and gave it to me, and we're just going to OC, and we ran out of space. So it caps at 500 words.
Okay, well, good. Maybe there's a blank at the beginning or an space at the beginning that you won't need. Maybe that saves some space. There we go. Before you move on, I want to make sure that we address some of the questions in the chat. Mainly, I'm going to go with Robert's question first. He says, can we also do Zoom regular? Because we do breakout rooms and Zoom webinar won't allow for that. So that's, I think, a very interesting question. Does this have to be a Zoom webinar function meeting, or could it be a regular Zoom meeting which would allow for breakthrough rooms?
I'm gonna let Tanya come out on this one. I would say only webinar function, because
at this time, let's keep it simple, everyone.
So too. I would say so too. So only webinar function right now.
All right, good. That answers Robert's question and also mine. Jackie's asking, does it remove it off the calendar or does it drop the recording? I'm suspecting Jackie's question is in regards to publish end date. So does it remove the event off the calendar on that publish end date, or will it drop the recording, remove the recording of the live session?
Both, I would assume, but great question.
Jackie's also asking, this is an option for creating quote unquote evergreen webinars without having to upload video to YouTube or Vimeo ? So will this be an evergreen webinar function? So if I understand your question correctly, Jackie, since we're scheduling a Zoom webinar, broadcasting it to our Be Connected channel, and it will live on there, will it thus make it an evergreen webinar?
You have to actually upload a Vimeo or a YouTube link at this time.
Okay, Tanya, would you be so kind to saying that again? That was
I believe you have to upload a Vimeo or a YouTube link. I'm not sure if it could be a Zoom link for that replay video.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. So this cannot necessarily be a Zoom link, but a YouTube or a Vimeo. Got it. Again, everything's great feedback. So now, before we move any further, I would like to save the changes. Okay. Now it says here, you have successfully saved the change, or all of the changes. Now, if I go over here into home, we're going to see, two chaps, many cultures. So now in your back office, you can click on it and you can say, I want to join it when it goes live. And on your side, it's not showing on my side because I programmed it. On your side, it's going to show a little join button. Okay. So in your events, if we go back to your events, you're going to see it under my events on the date. What was the date, Christian? On the 7th?
July 7th.
Yeah. There it is right here. So if you click on here, event, that's where it's showing up. You see all of the event information. You have a link that I actually shared with you. I just simply copied this text and shared it with you this morning on our training call. So now you can copy this text and simply share it onto all of your other social media and invite people to your own channel. This is your own TV channel, you guys. This is so exciting, right?
Okay, I want to see that in action right now. Why don't you go to your, let's say, Facebook page and share at least copy that link in there and see what the preview window shows, what that would look like in the preview.
Hello, everyone.
You're not sharing your screen though. We don't see that.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Share screen. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so it opened a Facebook window, and I will say, hello, everyone.
Nah, honey, that's one step too complicated. Just log into your Facebook profile right now. Just go on your Facebook on a browser that
No.
you're sharing with us,
No.
and paste that link in there just to take a look at it.
No, I wanted to do exactly what I just did. We're clicking here from, this is very simple, from your back office into Facebook. It opens a separate Facebook window. Unfortunately, you can't see that. So let me share that with you. Okay, so it opens this window, and from here I can say, hello, everyone. Excited to share with you that two chaps, many cultures, cultures, and it, any cultures.
As you're doing this, I want to address a question that Kathy is asking in the chat. How about we create a shorter URL? We could do that. You could simply do that by choosing your URL shortener. Could be your Google shortener or your Bitly or your whatever shortener you're using that can be specific to you.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm posting it on Facebook. Now everyone that clicks on this link, fantastic. Everyone that clicks on this link on Facebook.
Can you share it on Facebook again, because you stopped sharing?
Okay. Let me open my Facebook. Fantastic. So now I shared two chaps, many cultures. On Facebook. Nope, that is not the right one that I wanted to share. Bear with me. Where is my? Bear with me again. Oh, here it is. Share screen. So now you see, here's my Facebook post. Hello, everyone. Excited to share with you that Two Chaps Many Cultures going live on Be Connected on July 7th. So now when I click on here, it will immediately take me into the event because I am already a member of Be Connected. When you have someone that now clicks on that link that is not a Be Connected member yet, they will receive a login information where they can join as a free member. No. And it'll hold on, it'll look, it won't look like that. It'll look exactly like the picture that we shared on Facebook. Okay.
Is it possible, and this is something that we may have to address, or the developers need to address in the, as they fine-tune the beta, the window that is generated by Facebook as you post that link shows an excerpt of the registration page, and since you're not sharing, we're not seeing it right now.
Yeah, this is great feedback. It's not super duper, perfect. We're still, that's why we're in beta. We're in beta to iron out all of the kinks, make it look super smooth and super pretty. You guys are you're pioneers. You're in beta. And we want to hear your feedback. We want to, as we're testing it, and this is the first beta live Hive show ever. So I'm super excited that many great things are already working. So let me go back and share. Let me go back and share with you my Be Connected page, where I will then be able to share with you how you can edit things. All right, so we have this show, right? We want to make sure that I have it all here. All right. In order to make any edits in your show, in your beta live event, you go in on the Me tab, go down to Beehive Groups. And in Beehive Groups, it shows you your groups. Oh, wait a minute. I am signed in as me right now. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just show you how to, no, let me do this in a different way because I was signed in as Christian earlier. Now it's signed in as me. Here we go. Okay, so we go down to Beehive Groups. It shows, I don't know why it's showing Christian, why it's showing my groups, and doesn't matter.
Because once you log in as yourself on any of them, it automatically changes all of them that's logged in to you.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Oh, no, it's logged in as Christian, but Christian is a co-host on Success Patterns. That's why. Okay, good. So we are logged in Christian. So you go over here, you have my groups. Christian is the co-host of Success Patterns, and he's also the host of the Culture Circle. Here under live events, under my events, he can edit anything that he wants to edit. He might want to edit something in his event description. He might want to upload a different promotional link from YouTube or from Vimeo. He might want to add some search terms. He might want to, add some of the description here. Everything that he would like to edit is right here under the Me tab, under Beehive Groups, and then simply edit it from there. Now, and this is to Robert's point, when it's time for Christian to go live with his event, there will be a button that will show up. And I don't know if that button is going to show up on his side right now. Let's see, event profile. There will be a button for him that will say, go live. So where this event information is right now, it will show him, it'll say go live. And then he clicks on the go live button when it's time for his show to start. And that will open the Zoom room that he registered for this event. And that Zoom room will then open up. Okay, so it's very simple. You don't have to open Zoom. All you do is when you're ready for your show, you're going to go log into your Be Connected back office. You're going to go into your event, the one that you're about to go live, and you're going to click. It's not going to say event information. It's going to say go live. And you simply go live. And that's when people are starting to see, this show is starting. Now they can log into it. Okay, because at some point you said join this event and it reminded you, send you an email and reminded you that we're about to go live for this event. Okay, so it's simple. I've done several events now, and I wanted to put this together for Christian. So any other questions that we have?
Yeah, there's Tanya answered it in the chat because Naomi was asking, does the system send out event reminders to people who registered? And Naomi gave an affirmative. Now, this also means that we are promoting with a link that we can post on other socials or in our email or whatever campaign system we're using. We're sending out the registration page to a webinar, correct?
Correct. So you're creating a webinar. That is absolutely correct.
Okay. Katie is making a suggestion saying, is there a way to make the view window larger when watching in the internet browser without going into full screen? When in full screen, the chat box disappears every time the host changes screen and so forth. So basically what she's suggesting is have another screen size option available between thumbnail and full screen, maybe a half screen or enlarged view option. So that's Katie's suggestion. Okay. Jackie says she did not receive an event reminder for today. What might that be?
So again, this is the first one. Great feedback, you guys. We're we're only getting better and better and better and better. And I am super excited that this has worked so almost seamlessly. I want to say a few more things to the beta version of the going live in the Hive. Everyone that was on the training call today received the opportunity to be a beta tester in going live in the Hive. Now, I cannot stress enough, and JR said it, Mr. Reed said it this morning, we are in beta. So anything that you say or do, please make sure that you add the word beta to your show when you're talking about it, because we are truly still in beta. If you were not on the call this morning and you qualify and you would like to have the beta opportunity to put up your show, just send a quick support@beconnected.com support ticket, and we will take care of you. That is it from my side. Tanya, do you have anything else that you want to add?
I don't know why my video won't work, but anyways, yes, it was fantastic job, y'all. It was incredible. I know someone asked if they needed a Zoom account. Yes, you absolutely need a Zoom account. Of course, remember, all members, including the free members, the Be United members, get to have the incredible top tier webinar package for $12.99 instead of the $15, I think it is, for just their regular package. So this is the very high end expert level. So everyone should be taking advantage of that anyways. And you can find that in your under your Me tab.
Yes, fantastic. So there were great questions. Again, thank you for making history with us. Thank you for being here. Tanya, thank you for allowing me to be here and to kick the tires on it and really set it up for great success. I cannot wait to see you guys' beta live event that is popping up in our back office. Make sure, that's one last thing that I want to stress, that when you create an event, make the title short and sweet. Don't make it super long, because when it's super long, then it just kind of runs over. So make it tight and sweet. That's what TV shows are all about. So if you have any questions, let us know. We're here. We're going to do more how-tos on this channel, so stay tuned to that. Other than that, Christian, thank you for assisting me in this. Thank you guys for being on. You guys rock. Super, super excited.
How short is short and sweet for a title?
I'd say enough characters to fill the line underneath your square image. So take a clue from what you're seeing on the home screen now.
You.
And
Thanks,
if you need to, count the letters.
And I know, Diana, that you were excited to see Christian. All right, thank you guys. Make it a great weekend. Ciao, everyone.
Ciao.